Hey everybody, and you know the drill. It's Friday Night Fun with Greg Comeaux and my buddy, 72-year-old young Joe Lucio. Listen, I want to talk about tonight for people who are dealing with injuries and they still want to get to the gym to make a difference. Burn off a couple of pounds, but at the same time, exercise and infuse those particular injuries, those particular muscles with some type of workout, even if it's soft impact. So guess what? You'll be able to sustain a little bit of pain, you know what I mean? No pain, no gain, but we're not going to do serious excruciating heavy weights, because what I want you to do is get back in the game, make a difference in your upper body. And so if you have a shoulder injury, if you have a neck injury, if you have a lower back injury, if you have bursitis, carpal tunnel syndrome, regardless of what type of pain you have in your upper body, I'm going to give you a simple workout today, and you can do it 2 or 3 times. I'm going to suggest you do it once to start off with. And I'm going to say do 30 to 50 reps. In this case, we're going to start off with curls, and I like to get resistance bands. And you can go to probably any Dick's Sporting Goods, any any of the sporting goods stores around, whether it be Target, whatever it is, Walmart. You can probably find these different colored resistance bands, and you can kind of pick out which one is predicated for your strength levels. And I want you to get 2 of them. And one where you start off with a little bit more resistance, and as you go higher in reps, and as you get a little bit more tired, we're going to go down in what's called as a superset to do 2 other exercises with the lighter resistance band. So what I'm going to start off with right here is traps. So for anybody who has a tender, here we go. I'm going to get side by side by Joe. And so anybody who has a tender upper neck region, rhomboids, traps, your shoulders hurt you, nobody wants to get in a gym and do back behind the neck presses. I certainly don't, and I'm in good shape. Nobody wants to do incline bench presses. Nobody wants to do bench presses with barbells. It's about time and results. And today, it's about time you get results. So I'm going to show you in the comfort of your own home how you can do a couple exercises and work your entire upper body for just minutes a day in your house, getting in shape, tight and toning and firming. And ladies, this is for you too. Irregardless of what kind of injury it is, or whether you just want to get in shape, lose a few pounds, you can always get me on Greg Comeaux, Health and Fitness Guru. I'll give you a diet, message me, leave your number, and I'll get you in the best shape of your life in 90 days. So I'm going to start off what's known as like a high pull. And you can come about halfway up. You don't need to come all the way up here, just halfway up. You start to feel it in your forearms, and you start to feel it in your traps up here. Keep going, Joe. You start to feel it right here in your traps, start to feel it in your shoulders, and you start to feel kind of a warm feeling. Don't be afraid of it. It's a great feeling. That means the blood is just starting to circulate through those specific areas. Start to feel it in your wrist and your hands and your forearms to your biceps. And it's just a continuous, not a fast, jerky motion, but just up and down, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And feel that nice, tight feeling up in your shoulders. Like I say, don't be afraid of it, because what you're doing is you're pumping blood into those specific areas, those specific regions that we're working. And guess what? It's afterwards, when you get out of here, is when you start the reparation process. And that is, how do you repair those muscles? You go home, you eat properly. Eat a little protein, a good complex carbohydrate, and you eat yourself the right vegetables, and you sleep. And most of all, you hydrate yourself properly, day in and day out. All right, so after this, you can put that down. Joe, we'll go to the blue one. For instance, maybe you're getting a little tired here. So you pick up the one that's a little bit less resistance. And we're going to do a forearm exercise. So for any of you who have maybe carpal tunnel problems, you don't even need to do a full rep. Bring it inside, right here, inside. So you start to feel your brachialis, that is the top of your forearm. Start to feel it all the way down into your wrist. So if you're sitting behind a desk typing all day, or you're a driver, a truck driver, and you sit in a sedentary position for 14, 15 hours, except to use the bathroom or stop and eat along a 1,500-mile trek, guess what? Great for your forearms, great for your wrist, great for your strength, tensile strength. Guess what? I'm still working my shoulders a bit, But right here, I'm kind of isolating those forearms. So if you got a little tender bursitis, tennis elbow, you know, from basketball, from tennis, you know, from rowing, if you row a boat, you know, out in California, there's a lot of outrigging out there. I've worked with a lot of outriggers, a lot of guys who do canoe racing up there in the Kern River. So, and I've worked with tons of people in all athletic sports known to man. So let me tell you, this is a great one right here. As you get older, listen, it's great to have the ability to pick up things and to warm the bellies of those specific muscles up, so as you get a little bit older and older, guess what? You don't lose that rigidity in your muscles, and that pliability still remains there even into 72 years of age. All right, Joe, put it right here. Now we're going to take a bicep curl. That is, all you do is take your hands and invert them out with your palms straight up. Before, it was palms facing down. Right here, palms facing out. You can curl them to the sides, just like so. Great for biceps. And girls, don't be afraid to get nice, tight-looking, aesthetic biceps. Don't be afraid. You're not going to be muscle-bound. You're not going to get big. Men aren't going to gawk at you and say, oh, that's gross. They're going to say, wow, she's got a tight and toned and firm-looking body. I mean, let me tell you, if this guy can do it at 72, I can do it at 62, and you guys can do it at any age. So these are nice bicep curls. Remember, keep your numbers at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a jerk movement. You know, you want that tension going up as well as going down. So you feel that negative and positive resistance all at the same time. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the reason why I tend to cut across my body like so, folks, is sometimes when I cut across right here, it tends to be a lot less stress on my shoulders, especially right here in the front of my shoulder. The anterior and posterior shoulders seem to suffer a bit when I do heavy curls. A lot of guys do curls like this, end up tearing a bicep. They end up ripping a shoulder because they just tried to go too much weight. But it's the contractions and it's the pureness of the movement that I like, so I get the most out of my muscle. I build it, I sculpt it, and I treat it with tender loving care. I don't overtax it, so that way my recuperation process is a lot quicker. I'm able to eat, and I'm able to hydrate and sleep and get back here and do it all over again the next day. Okay, Joe, here's what we're going to do here. For all of you who want your back region, I'll turn around right here. For all of you who want this area right here, you may hurt right up here in your rhomboids or your neck or your lower back sore. Listen, last thing you want to do is become sedentary. So people who are sitting on the couch, I implore you to get off the couch, make a move, get one of these resistance bands, and for moments a day, listen, it's tough to go down, but when you're pulling back up, you're giving your body some memory. You're establishing a criteria there for your body to say, wow, we like this. You know, we're feeling a little muscle here, so we're going to give back to you. You know, we're going to build strength in these specific areas, and you're going to build pliability is going to be instilled. You're going to have some mobility in there so you can move around, especially as you get older, when you're picking up something, when you're putting out trash, irregardless of what it is, you're combing your pet, tying your shoes, whatever it is. Simple things like that can really become problematic, especially if you have a lower back injury, you know, if you have hip injuries, you know, piriformis, you know, your sciatic nerve comes into play. So many people end up getting disc problems like that. So we're going to try. I look at ourselves as the first line of defense here, and that is to stay in shape, have a good quality of life, and make sure your body's in good shape from head to toe. So we're going to work these specific areas right here, the shoulders, traps, rhomboids, center back, and lower back right here. And it's a real easy exercise. And what it is like so. I'll show it from the front, Joe, and I'll show it from the side. Spread your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, okay? And what I'm doing is I'm working my hamstrings and my upper body as well. I'm stretching and I'm strengthening, just like so, okay? Just like so, okay? Up, down, just like so, up, down, just like so, up, down, and then we're going to go down and spread just like so. And this is for people that are just beginning. If you feel a little bit of the rope go down like this, then know what distance to go down, or maybe even spread your feet a little wider so you keep the tension right in it, just like so, out and to the side. It's almost like a half lateral raise that's coming up to the side. I'm still working my upper body, and then of course when we go to the bottom here, we put it on our heels, Joe, right like so, and your feet are coming in just like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go frontwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. That's how easy it is. I had a workout a while ago, so I'm sweating already. I already worked out an hour and a half. But I just wanted to show you guys and girls out there how easy it is to do simple exercises within the comfort of your own home. So we'll go over it again. What we start off with is a trap movement. If you're having problems sleeping on that pillow at night and you feel like, God, my neck is always so stiff, well, it'll become sedentary and sit and do nothing about it. It becomes worse and worse and worse. So remember, your body was meant to exfoliate and extract all the toxins that sit and get in it to get a good quality of life. Keep this center of gravity always in shape, and most of all, work out at least 10 to 15 minutes a day. If with nothing else, resistance bands. First exercise is what I call a high pull, just like so. Okay, that was the first exercise that we did. And remember, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, right then I go across to a forearm. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Forearms. Okay, then we want biceps. Merely take the palms and bring them to the sky. You can cut across your body, which I like doing. I really take the stress off my shoulders, especially the front, and I just squeeze those biceps. Squeeze those biceps. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and then I give you a 3-part move right here, and that is bring these out like so and just stretch to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Okay, now to the sides, we go even more, okay? And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then last but not least is frontwards, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now notice, I'm not doing full movements, and the reason being is I don't want to hyperextend and maybe bring that, bring that out all the way, out here. There's no sense in it. I'm still feeling the muscle. I'm exhausting that specific area, and you don't need to bring it all the way up here too. Just a nice clean stretch and a pump in that specific area. Excuse me. I'm sweating. It's hot in here. But I'm in shape and I'm sweating. But I hope you guys get what I'm talking about here. It's an absolute incredible way to work out for minutes a day in the comfort of your own home. Never be afraid to go to a gym. But if you are, that's okay. Half the time, I don't like going to the gym, but I do because I train a lot of clients. I have a lot of friends at the gym. I like to fellowship, and Foxy's is one of the greatest places I've been in the United States. And we're here right here in Baton Rouge. So if you are here, come on down. You can experience an awesome gym and a great atmosphere with people who care. And exercise and quality of life is #1 premium in their life and their kids' life. Everyone else is who steps foot in here. But to make a point, take yourself 2 or 3 $10, $11 resistance bands. Get 3 different colors. Try them out right there while you're there, and make sure you can do 15, 20, 30 different reps. So you start off with maybe a high pull, 30 reps. Maybe a forearm, 30 reps. Maybe you're getting a little bit weaker as it goes on. You take your curls, with a lighter one, do 30 reps. Take an even lighter one, and you do these exercises right here, just like that. Just like so. So we're working every bit of the body right here. We're working chest, shoulders, and I'm gonna give you the last one for chest. And that is, it's kind of hard to do with resistance bands. So this is what I tell people for chest. And I'll do this. Joe, has already worked out as well. So just want to show you. Get yourself on an incline, whether it be a chair, but a chair is a little dubious because I don't want you to fall and break your butt. Even if it's on a couch or the corner of a table, just merely get like that. It's real easy, and it takes a lot of the stress off your lower back, and you just right here, and you just back and forth. And I usually do sets of 50 to 100. You guys can start off with a set of 5, set of 10, set of 15. I got girls who haven't done 3 push-ups, and a month later they're doing 33 push-ups. So it's all ingraining that muscle memory and establishing a memory in your muscles where your muscles give back to you. And they say, we love you. You know what? This is how life is supposed to be. We don't want to kill ourselves. We don't want to come in the gym and do heavy, heavy weights and come out feeling like, I can't go lift weights. I never want to see a gym again in my life. For some people, that's great. Guys like me, I've done it. Guys like me have now laid off on it. Right now, in case I don't want to get an injury, I like to stay lighter. I absolutely love resistance bands. As you can see, I probably burned off about 3 pounds in the course of 15 minutes working out for you guys out there. So remember, stay in shape, have an awesome day. I don't know where Christy put my bottle, but that's all right. I wanted to talk to you about Arthro-D. Arthro-D is a product that I give a lot of people out there, and I probably sell 200 bottles of this a week. This is Arthro-D. Find out how you can get Arthro-D. Just merely go online right here. Christy will post exactly how you can get your first bottle of Arthro-D absolutely free, because I want to take you out of pain. So if you suffer from shoulder pain, gout, fibromyalgia, neuropathy, osteo or rheumatoid arthritis, if you have a back injury, if you have a shoulder injury that you just got out of an operation, irregardless of what it is, if you want to take yourself out of pain and you're tired of living on Advil like I did for 1.5 years, until finally I had 2 doctor friends of mine that said, you're going to eat the lining of your stomach out. And by the way, it's no longer working. This is a complete nutrition of components that are researched and developed that I promise you will help take you out of pain, get you off the couch, get you to working out at least 10 to 15 minutes a day, and make a difference in your life or somebody else's life that you love. Greg Comeaux, health and fitness guru. You guys, of course, know that because you're on there right now. I want to thank my brother, Joe Lucio, 72 years of age. This guy's a beast. And let me tell you, he doesn't sit there and do the heavy, heavy weights like I do anymore. We love to play golf together, fellowship together, and most of all, we like a good quality of life. I want to give it back to you guys too, Friday Night Fun. I love you, Facebook family. I'll see you guys soon. Stay in shape. Have a great day. Thank you.